The first named UK storm of the season, Storm Amy, is expected to hit the UK on Friday and Saturday.
Good morning, a few soggy doggies on the walks this morning across the country, I'm afraid to say. I hope you're well anyway, but it's going to be a day which gets better for many. We'll see things brighten up in many areas. Some of the driest weather again will be in the south, but even here, not as much sunshine as we saw through yesterday.
Matt has an update from the Balearic Islands. It's not looking great, is it, Matt?
It was horrendous yesterday, Sally. I know we call it the White Island, but probably deep, muddy brown island yesterday. Very good morning to you. This is just some of the scenes that happened in Ibiza. Severe storms through the night into yesterday turned streets into rivers. It had a big impact. This is the main road just outside Santa Lulia as well. Transport severely disrupted. It was flooding at the airport too. This is the docks. Where did the port end begin? The water is out there. The people had to wade in off the ferry from Formentera as well. It's all because they saw around 6 months, over 6 months worth of rain fall in the space of less than 24 hours. And that's why the scenes we've seen there caused such a massive, massive impact. Now, things are improving in Ibiza today. The storms have moved off, but over the next few days, if you're heading towards Greece and the Balkans, this area of low pressure could bring something pretty nasty as well, even some snow on the mountains. At the same time, end of the week, turning back to our shores, we've got something stormier heading our way. So the story really for us here in the UK through the rest of this week is not only just some increasingly wet and windy weather for some, it could be quite a stormy end to the week and start to the weekend too.
Talking of the nights drawing in. Morning.
Good morning, both of you. Good morning as well. A little fact for you as well. By the end of this week, all parts of the UK will have their sunset before 7 p.m. and that'll be the last time until we get to March before it gets after 7 p.m. That's really cheered you up. Anyway, I have found some sunshine for you this morning. Scoured our weather watchers. Here it is in Suffolk. Not a huge amount of it around right now, but we will gradually see skies brighten up because for many it is a bit of a cloudy and damp start.
Matt has a gorgeous picture to show us this morning of a beautiful beach. I wonder if there's any doggy paddling going on there.
I don't think there is, actually. Oh, there's a few people down there. Who knows? Who knows, Sally? Very good morning to you. Yeah, this is the beach in Newquay, view from Pentyre as well. Just showing the clouds above. You'll notice there are glimpses of blue up there, isn't there? That's going to be the case later on for more of you. We do start the day, though, for the vast majority of the UK, fairly cloudy and grey. Very good morning too. It could be outdoor swimming weather, I suppose, in some respects through today. We've got a lot of dry weather to come later on as the rain starts to ease.
Now, if weather forecasting were an Olympic sport, here's our very own potential medal-winning Kate.
Thank you. Well, we were all getting used to the sunshine, weren't we, that we've had the last few days, but today it's been largely cloudy so far. We did have a few little glimmers of brightness first thing, but also that cloud has brought a few light showers, just the odd spot of rain, thus the rainbow. Now, the cloud is actually thinning through the afternoon.
Hello again. Well, I hope you had a lovely day. Looks like this robin did. Quite wintry picture, isn't it? Even though the weather has been so mild. And it's mild again tomorrow. Some bright spells, but quite a bit of cloud. It becomes more unsettled for Friday. And then Friday night into Saturday turns wet and windy. But you can see that that front is going to move in, bring some rain overnight, and it might hang around a little bit on Friday morning. It's a bit of uncertainty there. A lot of Friday at the moment not looking too bad. There's possibly still some moisture around, but overnight into Saturday, that's when those winds do pick up, as I said, and leaves us with a bit of an unsettled picture for Saturday. But we will, of course, keep an eye on it all and let you know. That's it from me and this incredible street. Have a super evening, and I'll see you later on. Cheerio.
Let's have a look at the weather now. Ben Rich is here, and a big storm heading this way.
Yes, Sophie, the Met Office has named its first storm of this autumn season, Storm Amy. It is heading our way at the end of this week.
I tell you who could win gold for weather presenting. Kate has joined us for a look at the weather. What's in store?
Well, it's not too bad at the moment, but it is all set to change. Good evening. Now, we started the day like this, rather cloudy, rather overcast, but the sun eventually came out this afternoon. The cloud broke. Still quite large areas of cloud floating around, but you can see here, we've just got little bits of light coming through, and that's how we've ended the day.
And this year, storm season is underway as the Met Office names Storm Amy, set to hit Britain later this week.
Alex, we've got a storm approaching.
Absolutely. It looks as though the 2025-2026 storm season is officially underway. Earlier today, the Met Office named Storm Amy, and that is expected to hit the UK as we get towards Friday, overnight into Saturday. Well, let's take a look at this deep area of low pressure, which has kind of been born out of the remnants of two hurricanes which were coming across the Atlantic. I should say ex-hurricanes. We're going to get the remnants of that as we head into next week. But Amy is going to sweep through tightly packed isobars and also some pretty heavy outbreaks of rain. The Met Office have already issued a number of warnings, which we'll take a look at in just a second. But it's not a dead cert the exact track of this storm. There are three possibilities. The most likely track is that it will come across the Atlantic and then skim parts of Northern Ireland into Scotland, but it could go a little bit further north, which would be less impactful, but still pack a punch for, say, the Northern Isles. But it could also come a little bit further south. Of course, at this time of year, we've still got trees in leaf, and the amount of rainfall that we've had over the last few days certainly will weaken the roots. So that could cause some disruption. And as we've been talking about, the Met Office have a number of warnings in place. In fact, there are warnings ahead of the storm. It's been pretty wet across the northwest for much of this week. So the yellow rain warning stays in place. Accumulations could get up to 200 millimetres of rainfall as we get towards the end of the week. And then as we head into Thursday and Friday, more warnings kick in for wind and rain. The wind warnings could see gusts reaching up to 70, 80 miles per hour, strong enough to cause some disruption, particularly on the roads and also rail. As you head into Saturday, the rain warnings do disappear, but we are going to be left with the wind warnings, all quite unsettled. So that's the way it is looking this evening. As I say, a number of weather warnings in place, but they are likely to be updated and possibly upgraded as we head through the next 24 hours. So we need to keep a watchful eye on the forecast.
See how it goes. Alex, thanks very much.